When President Drew Faust asked me and my colleagues at the Mahindra Humanities Center to organize an evening of observance for 9/11 and the decade that has passed since then, I thought very much about the kind of mood, the kind of thoughtfulness and mindfulness that I would like to induce in an audience. And while thinking of the different elements that would be woven together for the evening itself, music, words of witness, poetry, discussion, at the same time I thought that it would be important to have a project of a certain kind of stillness, fixity and lasting that existed in the campus itself. So my thought was that I should choose some of the poems written out of the experience of 9/11 or addressing 9/11 or the decade that followed 9/11, but also other poems like the Auden or the Emily Dickinson poem that addressed the kind of contemporary situation, but from a different and distant time. My desire was that the posts should act like different chapters of a book or like signposts, so that people would have a journey through them, through the different poems, that people could actually have a walk and read the poems at different times perhaps. But the idea that held it together was that we needed to have, in the midst of the busyness of the campus, the to and the fro, a set of moments, spots of time in which we could reflect on the decade after 9/11 and relate it to other wider issues that we experience in life, trauma, tragedy. So the posts create a moment of contemplation, a passageway of contemplation, a different kind of time scale in the midst of the busyness of the yard. But you might ask, why poems? Because poems have the capacity in a very short space to say something that is both complex emotionally and complex intellectually, but to say those complex things with a remarkable clarity and a remarkable music. An excerpt from September Song by Lucille Clifton, Tuesday, 9/11/01. Thunder and lightning, and our world is another place. No day will ever be the same. No blood untouched. They know this storm in other wares, Israel, Ireland, Palestine. But God has blessed America, we sing, and God has blessed America to learn that no one is exempt. The world is one. All fear is one. All life, all death, all one.